But something needs to be addressed right here, right now, and I feel like I'm the person to do it. And the reason why I think I'm the person to do it is because we had a very Celtic-centric show last night. Did we not, Joe?
It was the main topic for our 4 hours.
It really was. We did more Celtics than we did any other topic last night. And we had Dan Greenberg from Barstool on, who was about as big of a Celtics honk as there is in the entire planet, okay? So I am giving equal time to the people who have been so upset and so bothered by the fact that there are people on the radio and in print who have been publicly questioning what's going on here with Tatum and Brown and how that's all going to work if and when Tatum comes back, and the sideshow element of this whole thing with Jayson Tatum.
A Stooney Greenberg or
yes,
whatever.
Scooby Greenberg, as Perk called him, or Scooney Gree, whatever it is. He was on there last night, and we argued about it a little bit. Because Greeny said that's just something for people to talk about. It's just a media narrative. To which I said, Jayson Tatum questioned the chemistry. That wasn't us. That wasn't the media. The media didn't do that. I mean, the media may have also done that, but that's not what we were talking about. We're not reacting to media speculation. We were reacting to Jayson Tatum on that podcast openly questioning if he should come back because of the chemistry and if that was the right move for him and the right move for the team. I thought that was very newsworthy. Anybody with a brain would think that that's newsworthy. Celtics fans didn't want to hear it. And that's kind of the problem with Celtics fans. And I'm sorry to say this because I am one. But Celtics fans need to be coddled more than any of the other fan bases, and it's not even close.
It is a thought like, damn, do I come back or?
Do I come back? He said. I didn't say that. Gary Washburn didn't say that. Okay, Greeny didn't say that. Jayson Tatum said that. You know, so please. And just one other thing, real quick, for all you brave, truth-telling Celtics fans out there who just can't believe the discourse around Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum trying to run him out of town. I can't believe that this is what passes for media in this city. Through the fighting through the tears. I did a segment on Joe Mazzulla last night, almost the whole hour on Joe Mazzulla, and what an incredible job he's done this year. And it was getting blown up all over Twitter, all over the internet. Everybody trying to dunk on Dan Ball or on whoever on the morning or the other stat, whatever it is, and anybody who had any sort of critique at all about the Celtics and Jayson Tatum and this sideshow that he's doing with his rehab from the knee, okay? So don't act like you're not participating in all of this. Don't act like you're not blowing this all up too. Don't act like deep down you don't go online just so you can be fed those endorphins of I'm going to dunk on this guy who said something mean about my favorite team. That's what you're doing. You're feeding into this just as much as anybody else is, okay? And I am on firm ground saying that because I did 3 hours on the Celtics last night, all right? I did an hour on Mazzulla. I did an hour on Jaylen Brown. I was talking about Peyton Pritchard. I had Greeny on the show. I didn't even really talk about Tatum in the rehab that much. I think we did one segment in the 2 hours.
That was very early in the week also. We did a really, really deep dive.
Yeah, and I think it's worth looking at. If Jayson Tatum comes back this year, I agree with Perkins. If Tatum comes back this year, I agree with Perkins. They are NBA favorites. They are favorites for the NBA championship. I would agree with that 100%. You get back a top 5 player, and yes, Ted Johnson, he's a top 5 player. You get a top 5 player back on a team that's second in the East already? Of course. Of course you would. But please, Celtics fans, just try and understand why this is a story, why this matters. Look at it if it was another team, for example. Let's say the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, Giannis goes down with an injury. He's going to miss the entire year. Giannis is the main guy. I know it's not exactly what happened, but I'm talking about a hypothetical right now. Giannis goes down with an injury. He's done for the year. Lillard or whoever has a crazy year. The Bucks are really good. And even though Giannis is done for the season or maybe could make a comeback at some point, it's all very vague. No one's willing to make any sort of commitment to it. Despite all of that, while Lillard and the Bucks or whoever are having this great season, all throughout the season, Giannis is making these weird sort of promises about when he's going to come back, these proclamations, going on podcasts and saying, I don't know if I should come back because I don't know about the chemistry it's going to be there. Lillard's over there in Milwaukee saying, this is the best season I've ever had in my life. I'm having more fun than I've ever had, which is what Jaylen Brown said earlier this year. In this one season without Jayson Tatum. I mean, just imagine all that was happening with another team. You wouldn't look at that and think that there was something going on there. You wouldn't look at that and be like, that's weird. That's weird for the Bucks. I wonder what it's going to be like when Giannis comes back.
This has been my favorite season so far.
Right? I mean, maybe that's going to be not quite. It's not a video game where you just pop in the player and, I got a 95 player on my team now. We're going to win all the games. That's not how it works. It's a dynamics at play here. There's a lot going on. And for Celtics fans, it's just, I don't want to hear about it. I can't believe that you're still talking about this. Of course we're talking about this. These are two of the best players in the league, and they're both on your team. And we have no idea if he's coming back or what it's going to be like when he does. It's all very unknown, and it's worth discussing. And the fact that you can't even handle the discussion is ridiculous.